Welcome back everyone to a brand new episode of the mowing series, and today we're going to have to mow some lawns because we really don't have much money. We're after spending almost $450,000 on this property and our dump truck and excavator. But next week the builders are coming and they're actually going to build our house. I ended up trading in my Bobcat just for the fact that it was a bit too small for what I wanted. So we traded it in for something is not the newest, something that's a couple years old, but I think it will work out a lot better for the winter because we're going to try to get commercial and residential properties to plow the winter, and we needed something a little bit more comfortable. Well, here it is, the new to us skid steer. We ended up getting a Bobcat T190. It's about 5 years old. It got 3,500 hours. I had to buy all new attachments. The attachments that we had were way too small for the skid steer, so we got a new bucket and it got that high dump, so that's going to come in handy with our dump truck. And we got a stump grinder, which is brand new, and we got a new grapple, so we'll be able to do a lot more custom work on properties without having to rent a bunch of equipment. Now we got pretty much everything we need. We got a mini excavator. We got a brand new to us skid steer. I was so close with the hours. It actually got 3,600 hours, not 35, but I think it was still a good deal. But we're going to load everything up on the trailer, and I hope our trailer's big enough to actually take everything. But if not, we'll come back later and get the bucket and the stump grinder, because I don't think the stump grinder and bucket will fit. Actually, I don't think any of this is going to fit besides the mower. We need a new trailer. We need one probably about 6 feet longer if possible. So it looks like we're probably not going to be able to put anything else on the trailer, so I'm just going to leave the attachments here and we're going to go do a couple properties. We got about 3 to do on the main stretch of road over here. After that, we gotta meet with the city for one last meeting because we finally got the last bit approved for the playground, so we're gonna try to get that done this week. Well guys, I just pulled up to the first property and I just realized I left the ramps down. But after we get this property done, we actually got to do the one next door, which they got a brick wall around, and you know me, I'm not very good at going around walls, so we're really gonna have to take our time. Well, I made $150 from this job, and that's easy money. We're actually getting better at this, and we actually starting to charge a little bit more because I'm kind of in debt a lot, so we're gonna need more money. So our prices went up, but we're gonna get this property done now, and then we got to do this one down here. And the owner of this taco place actually came and talked to me while I was mowing this lawn. He wants us to dig out this area back here so we can put some crushed stone down. So we'll probably go back and grab the bucket after we get the properties done, and we'll use our Bobcat because I really want to try it out. Now this property is not that big, but I really don't like going around fences or anything, so we're going to take our time. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fit the skid steer in his backyard. It looks like it's going to be tight. And I don't have my ride-on lawnmower with me. I left it at our old shop, which reminds me, I'm going to have to bring everything from the old shop to our new piece of property within the next couple of days. And I got to watch out for his mailbox. I'm very tempted to actually take it out. I'm guessing his mower broke down by the looks of it. It's just left out in the backyard. I'm thinking next time I come by to do these properties, I will be taking a ride-on lawnmower just for the fact that it's way too hard with this skid steer. It's just too big. They don't really fit in the spots that good. Well, I made $150 off that job, and we're getting ready to head down to the last property, but I don't think I'm going to take my truck. It's just so close. I think I'm just going to take the skid steer down. Well, I wasn't going to give Chad a discount, but I took out his mailbox, so I kind of feel bad. So I'm actually just going to do this lawn for free, and I'm going to take my mini bike back down to get our truck and we're going to bring it over here because our next job is right here at the taco place. Well, I told Chad to bring back my mini bike the first day I hired him and he never did. So I guess I'm getting it back now because I'm doing it myself. Well, I just got back. I ended up going to the dealership. We picked up the attachments and we brought the truck back and we grabbed our dump truck. And we went to the quarry on the way back, so we got the little crushed stone. So what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be digging up the old gravel and he's going to put down some nice fresh new stuff. And he's going to extend out past this fence because this is actually his property right to where we mowed. So we're going to try to get that tore up for him and lay a bit more gravel. And we're going to fix this little approach area. Well, I just finished the job and I think it turned out way better than I thought it was going to. It actually looks pretty nice and clean. We're going to leave the skid steer and the trailer at Chad's house. And I'm going to drive the dump truck over to City Hall because we got our meeting and we should be able to get the go ahead for the playground job. And we should be able to start that tomorrow, hopefully. Well, I don't think anybody's going to steal our trailer and skid steer, especially since Chad's home pretty much every day since he's not working with us anymore. Well, I actually got an offer from another local contractor in the area and he wanted to buy our company. He was going to give us $250,000, but that's not even enough to cover the last loan we got, so I don't think I'm going to accept it. But it would be nice to actually get the money and probably start another company somewhere else. This is a good area, but I would kind of like to go somewhere where there's more houses. But we're just pulling into City Hall now. We got this meeting. It's still early in the day. I don't know how long this meeting is going to go for. But I'm hoping it won't be too long because if we get out half early, there's a couple more projects we can get at. Well, that meeting took way longer than I thought it was going to, and it's getting pretty late, so I'm just going to go over and grab my skid steer, bring it back to the shop, which is where we're living, and we're going to call it a day. So I'm going to see you guys in the next video.